Good afternoon, teacher. My name is Peng Yibo. Thank you all for taking the time to participate in our group's presentation. The members of our group are Xia Mengtong, Xu Zhenying, Guo Jiayue, and Huang Mingxi. Today, we are going to discuss a matter closely related to future labor force and industry development. The learning challenges that young people aged 25 to 30 face during career transition. During the research process, we found that although these young people had a strong demand for transformation, they were often constrained by the existing training methods. The courses lacked flexibility and were difficult to adapt to their fulfillment schedules. The learning paths were unclear and could not directly connect to the target positions. This not only affected their learning motivation, but also weakened the effectiveness of the transformation. This brings us to the core issue of our discussion today. Based on the research of the first two assessments, the problem we proposed is how might we help young people who are translation careers to persist in learning, acquire skills and certificates that can be recognized by the industry gradually within a limited time through the short-term and module courses.
Hi, I'm Guo Jiayue. Now, let me move on to the user persona, the person who represents our key target audience. Understanding who we are designing for is the foundation of an effective solution. This is Zhang Zhi, a 29-year-old professional working in retail operations, but he's eager to move into data analytics, one of the fastest growing fields in Singapore. He's really motivated, but always short on time. After long shifts, he still wants to learn just about 30 to 45 minutes a day. His goal is simple: build the right skills, create a portfolio of verified certificates, and get better chances in job applications. But the problem is, he's usually exhausted after work. Long courses feels too heavy, and there's almost no guidance or feedback. In short, Zhang Zhi doesn't lack motivation. He just needs a learning system that fits his life, and this is exactly where our solution begins. So, based on Zhang Zhi's needs, we designed the modular learning and gamified mentor system on IBM Skills Build. It offers shorts, so he can learn anytime, even just 30 minutes a day, and still build real job skills. Each module gives a verified micro certificate he can share on LinkedIn, showing real progress. To keep it engaging, we add gamified rewards like points and badges. And with a mentor matching feature, learners get quick advice and motivation from real professionals. Together, it turns small learning moments into real career growth, making IBM Skills Build not just a platform, but a career partner for people like Zhang Zhi.
Hi, I'm Mingxi. Now that you are seeing how our solution works, let's look at why it's the most effective and responsible choice of IBM Skill Build. We evaluated 3 potential ideas using 2 key keywords: the desirability, viability, and feasibility model, and the impact efforts matrix. From the desirability perspective, the AI learning assistant directly meets young professionals' needs: flexible, personalized, and time-efficient learning that fits their busy lifestyles. From the viability perspective, it's aligned perfectly with IBM's CSR mission and Skill Build's goal of empowering youth through technology-driven education. And the term of feasibility, the technology is already mature. AI-driven personalization can be easily integrated into skill builds, the existing digital ecosystem. On the impact effort matrix, this solution sits firmly in the high-impact, high-effort quadrant. It may require investment, but the long-term payoff, higher engagement, improved course completion, and stronger brand credibility, makes it a strategic win for IBM. Beyond performance, our solution is designed to be responsible and sustainable. It fully complies with Singapore's Personal Data Protect Act to ensure learner privacy and data transparency. It promotes accessibility and equal through multilingual, mobile-friendly, and low-bandwidth options for diverse young groups. And most importantly, it reinforces IBM's corporate social responsibility, enabling education, inclusion, and employability for all. In short, our AI learning assistant is innovative, feasible, and ethical, a solution that not only improves learning outcomes but strengthens IBM's global leadership in responsible digital education.
The prototype shows how two platforms works for different students and how it intends to help them achieve their goals. The purpose is to promote employment equity and digital inclusion for all through training students on free skills. From the prototype, it is important to conduct a test to check whether the platform works for its users. The plan involves using 90 participants, dividing them into two groups. For parents, the two groups A and B shows one group receiving sports from a mentor group, while the other B only uses this platform for learning. The aim is to attract the metrics around registration, completion, budgets, and sharing, which form the primary analysis of how successful the platform is for the students. To achieve the best result, there needs to be a 40% conclusion rate, a 30% rate of budget earning, and 15% sharing rate amongst the different users. Therefore, the result analysis includes these dashboards, each showing the quantitative metrics the platform aims to achieve. The first is bar graph showing the comparison between two groups. For completion rate, where Group A had 25% completion rate and Group B achieved 43% rate. The second graph showing the budget earning shows 17% rate for Group A and 36% rate for Group B. Finally, the last pie chart showing the users have 68% sharing rate, showing the positive performance of platform amongst its users.
This is Xia Mengtong. This Gantt chart shows our implementation roadmap for the next 6 months. In the first month, we'll conduct demand research and confirmation to ensure that the plan is in line with reality. From the second to the third month, the design and development stage is entered, and the prototype construction and scheme refinement are completed. In the fourth month, we'll focus on testing and optimization to ensure the stability and availability of the system. In the fifth month, carry out integration and improvement to ensure that all modules can work in harmony smoothly. Finally, in the sixth month, we officially go live and conduct effective evaluations and collect feedback. The entire process has clear time nodes to ensure that the project can be implemented as planned. At last, I would like to call on all of you to take action and a conclusion. First of all, we hope that management can adopt and promote our solution. Secondly, it is necessary to allocate the required resources, including financial and human support. Thirdly, it is suggested that the pilot project can be initiated to accumulate experience through small-scale verification. Finally, we will continuously monitor key performance indicators to ensure that the project can be constantly optimized and bring actual value. We firmly believe that this plan will help the company achieve more stable development in the future. That's all for our presentation. Thank you for listening.